In 2015, I said it in my Facebook page that Nigeria is the easiest country to rule. Nigeria is not complicated. A lot of people say, if it's small boy, you don't know what they talk about. This country is complicated. I said, no. If corruption is Nigerian problem, it's the easiest thing to solve. And then they were shouting, Buhari will solve it. He's a military leader, this and that. I said, Buhari is going to waste our 8 years. Somebody was bold to ask me, how do you think you can solve Nigerian problem? I said, simple. Digitalize every system. Digitalize every system, whether it's birth control, death control. Just make sure it is computer that is handling 99% of our processes. Do process, whether buying or selling, transfer of cash, or death, registering of people, getting admission. That's all. Digitalize. The world is going freely in other parts of the world because the system is digitalized. Look at what Sanusi is saying. If they have put digital machines to checkmate how much barrel, if they are not using manual, it will be free. This last election will show you, if they have digitalized the process of how they vote, nobody will rig the election. But once it's manual, corruption can exist because there's no digital system. Some people will say, but people are controlling the computer. No. People are controlling the computer, but if you tweak the computer, it will also show. But when they do it manually, you can't prove it. That is the truth. Do you get? Digitalize Nigerian system. Nigerian problem is solved. And this is why I would ask Peter Obi not to contest for next election. Oh. Yes. If people are not doing anything about INEC, because everybody is relaxed now. When election is coming closer, now people start running up and down. It is not that people are supposed to start talking. How do we digitalize the system? How do we make the voter system work so that we can checkmate INEC and all politicians? That's the only way you can have a good leader in the power. But if not, they will keep rigging the election.
Why is NNPC not able to bring in dollars? I'm sorry, this is the question that cost me my job. I will continue asking this question until NNPC is fixed or until I die. Where are the dollars? We need to shine light on NNPC. The finance minister cannot tell you because he doesn't have a metering system that reports to him. The finance minister cannot tell you that today, this is how many barrels of oil that we produce and exported. He can only rely on NNPC telling him. Those barrels are revenue. They belong to finance. We've been talking about this for 10 years. We need a metering system. The finance ministry needs to know how much oil we are producing every day, how much oil we are selling, and where the money is going. Because if you don't fix the leakages in that system, if you don't fix the revenue, the dollar revenue issue, you will never fix the exchange rate problem. Oil is not going to grow our GDP. I've always said that. Oil, I mean, if you took out all the oil in Nigeria today and sold it, it would raise our per capita income to maybe $4,000. We won't even be a middle income country. Oil will never make us rich, but it is working capital. It is working capital. It is a lubricant for our import-dependent economy. And we cannot afford to continue producing the oil and not seeing the revenue. We are no longer paying subsidies. So where are the dollars? Before it was under recovery. Now we don't have under recovery. Where is the money? It was the issue I raised for which I was suspended. You can suspend me again. Okay? But it is an issue that this country must address. NNPC is the most opaque oil company in the world. When I was in the central bank for 15 years, they had not been audited.